Hey guys, it's Drea. So this is a Shop My Stash video. It's a little bit different because I just today finished decluttering my entire collection, and my everyday makeup drawers were so messed up from doing that I decided just to start from absolute scratch. So there's nothing to show you, nothing to take out of my drawers. Everything in there right now is something that's in my makeup use up or project pan, and those are the only things that are in there. So, ooh, I'm trying to get comfortable. So we're going to start from scratch, just shopping my stash. So starting with this box here, this is always new stuff. There is not a ton in here, which yay me, because I haven't been hauling stuff like crazy like I usually do. This is just stuff kind of left over from the last hauls that I've done, so I can probably pull almost all of it. This is from The Ordinary. It's their high adherence primer. Yeah, high adherence silicone primer. So I want to try that out. Gimme Brow from Benefit. Benefit just sent this to me. Yay! It was so exciting. This is the Gimme Brow Plus. So I don't really know what makes it different, but I will find out. This is, or these are, Luminizing Drops from Algenist. I think I got this at Winners or something. And it's in the shade Rose. So we'll try that out. I have this eyeshadow pencil from Gosh. When Shoppers Drug Mart was getting rid of them as a brand, I picked that up. There's also an Essence Metal Shock eyeshadow, which I haven't tried yet. This is a newish product from them, and I want to try that out. There's also a loose pigment from Wet n Wild in here, and another liquid catsuit from Wet n Wild again. And then I got this from Winners as well. It's an Estee Lauder Double Wear eyeliner in Teal Night. So let's just see. I ran out of makeup wipes today, so I don't want to do a ton of swatching, but yeah, that is teal. Okay, this is the first time I have ever like fully had this empty and not left stuff behind, so that's great. So here's my highlighter drawer. I have two Project Pan highlighters right now. But I can probably pull in like 4 things, I think. I really would like to take one of these. These are from Makeup Revolution. This is a Blushing Hearts Triple Baked Blush. Although they're called baked blushes, but they're really like highlighters. This one is in the shade Iced Hearts, and then this one I think is more peachy. Yeah, let's go with the peachier one. This one is called Peachy Pink Kisses. Something I haven't tried in a while are these JCat Beauty Triple Crown Baked Eyeshadows. Again, something that is not a highlighter, but I use as a highlighter. This one is in the shade Creme Brulee, and then this one is Raspberry Smoothie. Let's go with Creme Brulee. It's a little different than the other one I just pulled out. Okay, what about palettes? Maybe the NARS palette. I haven't used this in forever. So this is the Banque de Sable palette from last summer. Really super, oh, I know the lighting's not great. Really super beautiful. So let's do that. And one more thing. How about one of these Maybelline ones? Let me grab the Master Chrome by Face Studio in Molten Rose Gold. For foundation, I have 3 in my makeup use up, although two of them I can't wear to work because they're too dewy for me. So I think I should pull in at least 3 things. Let me grab this. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin Hydrating Foundation. I love this. It's so good. It lasts through a work day. And then maybe the Clinique Stay Matte. Yeah, this would be good for work as well. And the Revlon Insta Filter. I'm still not done being obsessed with this one, so let's pull that one in as well. This is my single eyeshadow drawer, and there are some palettes, like mini palettes on the other side there. Let's actually start there, see if there's any mini palettes that I want to pull in. This is something I haven't used in a while. This is a Clara Cosmetics Pro 2 palette, so let's use that. And how about this, the Natasha Denona, the Natasha Denona 5-pan palette in number 10. I love this. And that'll be good for those. Let me look through these. I want to pull this back in. I've had this in my drawer before the declutter, but I haven't really used it as much as I want to. The Lise Watier Ver Enchant Souffle eyeshadow. still haven't used this. It was in my drawer before the declutter too, but I put it back in here just to start fresh, and I do still want to use that. Okay, what else is there? How about this? The Elise Watche Glam Pigment in Firework. It's so pretty. And let me pull in at least 2 Stilas. Smoldering Satin, Gypsy. Yeah, let's do that one. That one's real nice. And then let's pull in one of the Shimmer and Glows Cloud. This one's really pretty as well. So here's concealer, primer, and eyeliner. I know it's very weirdly organized, but it's what works for me. I want to do this. This is the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer. This will be really good. And then I have a makeup use up one. I actually have 2. So I only need really maybe 1 more. Let's try this again. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer. I did like this a lot when I was testing it out. So we'll use that one again. For concealer, I've got 2 makeup use up. So I'm just going to grab one this time. And I haven't used this in a long time. The NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. And it's a little bit different than what I have in my drawer right now. So that's great. Okay, now for eyeliner. I did keep my liquid eyeliners all still in my drawers because I only have 3 of them. Okay, the Estee Edit Urban Nude. I'm still trying to use this up, like for in the waterline. I completely use this side up, you guys. That's actually like exposed wood showing underneath there. I'm so proud of that. So yay for that. I want to use up the other side. I need a black one, and the only black one I currently have, because I decluttered like all of them, is the Buxom one. So we'll pull that in. And then, how about Desperation from Urban Decay? That's a real nice gray, which does some really nice soft looks sometimes. And also, just for shits and giggles, let's pull in this next one. It's called Glitzy Gold, and it really is really gold, and I hardly ever use it, and I really want to start getting more use out of this. So let's do that. So for blush, I only have 1 makeup use up blush, so we can go pretty crazy in here. Oh, actually, I accidentally put back my makeup use up blush. This is Tarte Exposed. This is my makeup use up blush. I accidentally put it back in here after my declutter yesterday. All right, so I'm gonna pull in at least 5, because blush is something that I like to use a different one every day usually, and then, you know, 5 is a good number while still using the Tarte Exposed. Okay. Why am I still talking? Let's pull this one in. Makeup Revolution. This is in Bang Bang You're Dead. It's a really beautiful, sheeny, cool tone purpley blush. Love that. Living Doll by Hard Candy. Love this. I was just swatching it the other day and forgot how much I liked it. I want to try this. This is Too Faced Love Hangover. I kept this in the declutter and I got rid of my other Love Hangover blushes. And so it better kind of live up to doing that. Oh, sorry. It's just, this is my swatching hand from today, and I know it's kind of weird looking, so sorry that my swatches probably don't look as good. Maybe that one. Maybe that one. Maybe that one. I only need 2 more. Oh, you know what I haven't used in a very long time is this one, Petal Power from MAC. But this is kind of similar to, well, is it? I was going to say this is kind of similar to Living Doll, but I think this is actually warmer and Living Doll is cooler. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay, so that's 4. And let's pull this in just because I guess I'm in the mood for this. This is the Elise Watche Glam Celebration blush in... It's just called Glam Celebration blush. Okay. Yeah, there was only 1 at Christmas. Anyway, it's so beautiful. So I like looking at that one. This is bronzer, contour, and brows. Brows, I kept everything that I use in there because that never rotates, really. I need a contour product. Let's use this. Benefit Hoola, because that can also double as a bronzer too. But I also want a cream contour, and I've been using the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick a lot. So I'm going to switch it up and pull in the Wet n Wild Cushion Contour. So that'll be good. And then I have a Makeup Use Up bronzer, and I'll be using that Hoola one. I feel like that's good for bronzer because I really want to use my Makeup Use Up bronzer as much as possible before it gets too light for me when I start getting more tanned. So this is the time I really need to work on that almost exclusively. So we'll just leave that for now. These are all my powders, which before this drawer was just stuffed. And as you can see, I got rid of so many. I don't have a Makeup Use Up powder anymore because I decided to not use the Kat Von D one anymore. I wasn't loving it enough to do that with it. So I do have a pressed powder I'm using, but it's kind of in my purse. Anyways, long story short, I really want to use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder for under my eye. I used it the other day and it was beautiful. And why don't we also try the e.l.f. under eye setting powder. This is new and it's been in here a long time without me using it. I have tried it before, like I've used up an entire one of this, but time to give this one a shot. And for pressed powder, actually no. I still want to keep using this Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I love it. It's so good. I kind of just want to keep using it till it's all gone. There's not a ton of product in this to begin with, and so it can go pretty fast. So I want to use this and I guess this alone for a while until either I get sick of it or I use it up. These are all my eyeshadow palettes. There's not a drawer for them, so they sit up on my organizer, I guess. Okay, I have 2 little mini palettes I pulled, and I have 1 Makeup Use Up palette, and that's it. So I really want to try this. Well, not try it. I really want to use this. This is my Z palette. This is now my one and only Z palette after decluttering. So I kind of condensed Makeup Geek, ColourPop, and MAC all into one. Just picked the ones I knew I actually used, and so it'll be fun to kind of experiment with this now that it's a little bit different. I really want to use this. I feel like when I first got this, I never really used it enough to like really get a feel for it. I used it a couple times, got some really nice looks, but I had so much new makeup at that time that I didn't really give it a full chance. So anyway, this is the ColourPop Yes Please palette. I can't wait to start using that again. And one more. What's something I really like and miss? Okay, I feel like the Saint and Sinner palette. I used this once the other day because it's been a long time. But I used this once just wanting to get a feel for it. And I feel like every time I use this, I need a day or 2 to get used to it again before I can use it. It's just kind of a complicated palette. So I want to give this like a good couple weeks of usage and see, you know, what I think of it again. So this is all in my liquid lipsticks. Now, I've been doing this series, I think you guys know if you watch my channel, where I do a different lipstick pretty much every time I wear makeup so that I can lip swatch each of them for you. So I need quite a few to put in this. So I probably need, we're like 8 days into April, so I probably need at least 25 just to give myself some variety. Okay, so let's start with this top drawer. This has ColourPop, Sephora, Anastasia, and YSL. Let's pull in a YSL. This one is in number 7. And ColourPop, let's do the Rabbit. I haven't used this in a long time. And also let's pull in this Ultra Blotted Lip in Bit of Sunny. That's just a really nice red. And let's also pull in Crush, yeah, from Anastasia. And then in the next drawer I have Bare Minerals, Random NARS, Kat Von D, Milani. So let's do Milani in Pretty. Yeah, that one's pretty. Okay. Let's do Juju from Bare Minerals. And let's also do Devious. Is that what it's called? Yes, Devious from Bare Minerals. I think the rest of those are okay to stay. I think I'm good with those. And then these are all the Wet n Wild. Oh, I did have that other Wet n Wild from the first box. Okay, so let's just pull 2 Wet n Wilds. Let's do Rebel Rose, which is just like a really nice classic nude. And then a little bit of a darker nude. This one is called Give Me Mocha. And that's good for liquid lipsticks. I hardly have any glosses anymore. Like, really, I got rid of so many. I think I'm just gonna pull in NARS Velvet Lip Glide in Bound, and then my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, which I'm obsessed with. So up here are some minis. These ones, some like stick type products, why can't I think, and all my MAC lipsticks. So, okay, for these minis, especially I want to use these Anastasia ones. Okay, I've got Spice and Kiss. They're both kind of similar, but different in different ways. So those can come in. Okay, out of all these, I feel like, yeah, ColourPop Lumiere is something I don't use enough. And also this Quo one in Almond Nude is a beautiful nude, so I want to pull that in. And also, no, we'll leave all that for now. Those are good. For MAC, I think I'm good. There's nothing really like calling my name from here, and I've used some of these very recently too. Oh, there is one thing calling my name. I really want to use Velvet Teddy. I was talking about that in my declutter video. I forgot I own this because it's like so new to me, and I only really used it a little bit. So we'll grab that one. I'm going to grab this Bare Minerals Statement. Can't remember what it's called because it doesn't say on here. But it's called Statement something in Seriously Red. Alright, my lipstick is up high. It's really hard to film up there, so I just pulled the ones that I want, and I'm just going to show you quickly. So I have Too Faced Peach Kiss in Drunk Dial, which is like a nice dark purple. If you want to see all these lip swatched at the end of every month now, I am lip swatching every lipstick I wore that month. So Urban Decay in Fuel. I can't see what I'm doing without looking at the viewfinder. I also have my two L'Oreal new color reshines. These are more like balms. One is like a nude and one is more of a coral. And then I also have Just Peachy from Wet n Wild, which I think is going to be really good for in the spring months. I have a Kate Moss Rimmel nude one in number 42. It's been a while since I've used these. And then I have two of my Kat Von D Studded Kiss ones, which I cannot stop using. These and the Anastasia matte lipsticks are like the best formula I've tried in a long time. I have Lovecraft. No, that one's OG Lolita. And this one is Lovecraft. So this is how everything looks now. These are my eyeliners and lip liners, which don't normally go over there, but I just want to show you. I now keep my foundations in here, and sometimes I need more than one drawer for them. This is all like Project Pan stuff in that one. Now up here is where I keep all my lip products. I've got all the liquid ones in this one, and then all the regular lipsticks in this one. This drawer here I never switch around because it's just like all mascara and lash glue and that kind of thing. Once I use a lip product, I move it down to this empty drawer. That way I know I've at least used it once. This is all my eyebrow stuff. Now here's all my blush and highlight. So over here is all kind of like the face products. So we've got concealers, powders, primers, contour, and bronzer. And then this drawer here is all my eyeshadow palettes, and then single eyeshadows go into that little pink container there to keep them all organized. So that is it. I hope that you really enjoyed this. I'm going to be posting this probably after I post all the declutters, and that will probably take me a couple weeks because I have about 12 separate videos for decluttering. So probably by the time you see this, I will have already like been using this stuff for a while, and I'll be doing another Shop My Stash very shortly after this one. I hope that's okay with you. That's just kind of what makes sense in my head. So if you have not subscribed yet, definitely do that because you'll see more videos coming very quickly. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Oh, that's an awful, ugly looking swatch hand right now. Bye.